I don't know if that's a blood stain or spaghetti, but either way that's going to be a real bitch to clean up. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is my review for Goldlink's debut album, and after that, we didn't talk. Now, Goldlink is a rapper and singer from out of Washington, D.C., and he's been making quite a bit of noise over the past couple of years, including when he made XXL's freshman list this year in 2015. But I gotta admit, I've been sleeping on this guy, and you guys have been asking for this review, so here I am, coming through. And also spitting some fire bars right there. I don't know if you caught that, but kinda did my thing there. Now, this album starts off with the song After You Left, where Goldlink spits about how he made $100K this year, how his cousin's baby mama died in a car crash, how police are killing black kids, and much more. But I wasn't a big fan of the production on this song because it has this wonky synth and organ that both just kick in and out, and the whole thing felt a little bit off to me. I wasn't really feeling it. But even from that first song, you can see that Goldlink covers a lot of content, and that really carries on throughout this album. He tends to bounce around a bit on some of these songs. Like on the song Zipporah, where on the second verse he's rapping about a past love and what could have been, but the first verse is a bit more personal, as it's about how he came up poor, and how there's a lot of racism going on in America. So all this bouncing around might throw some people off, but I guess it just depends on how you feel about that. I didn't find it too bad, but sometimes it did seem like he was getting a bit off track, or there was too much crammed into these songs. He also gets political on the song New Black, where he says that hip-hop is gonna die if people don't stop lying and rapping about guns and shit like that. And I appreciate the sentiment because there is a lot of negativity in hip-hop, but if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you know how I feel when people say that hip-hop is dead or dying. I just completely disagree with it, because first of all, we have more subgenres than ever, the genre is more popular than ever, and there is plenty of good hip-hop out there if you just know where to look. There's definitely a lot of bullshit out there too, but that's no different than the 90s. I mean, there's always been bullshit rap and great rap, so it's just a matter of what you like, but right now, there's a lot to choose from. But what I really want to talk about here is Goldlink's singing, because if you ask me, that is when he's at his best by far. Take for example the song See I Miss. This one has a very silky, smooth, lounge sort of sound to it, and it actually reminds me of D'Angelo's first album, Brown Sugar. On this one, Goldlink tells us a little bit about a past love, and then he sings on the hook that he never knew he was going to miss that bitch, but that's in his words, not mine. And the song Palm Trees also has the same D'Angelo sort of feel to it, with Goldlink promising a girl that he can be her fantasy and he's going to love her better. And then on the song Late Night with Masego, we get another romantic type of track, but it's more about that late night creep, as they're singing about chatting up girls on the phone and just doing their dirt in the late night. So I like when he comes with this type of sound, and you can see, again, he comes with a lot of different content. He gets political on New Black, like I mentioned, he gets personal like he did on the first song and some of these other songs when he's rapping and singing about how he came up and just some of the things that he thinks and has experienced. He gets romantic on some tracks, but he also knows how to get fun with it too, like on the song Unique featuring Anderson .Paak, and this is one of my favorite tracks on the album by far. It just has a really bouncy feel to it that was made to get people on the dance floor, and it also has an infectious hook, so I think these two sound great together, and this was one of the standout songs. I'm really on board with Goldlink when he's making this type of sound. And another one of my favorite tracks on here is Dark Skinned Women, where Goldlink urges a girl to dance because she's a star. And this one has a neo-soul sort of vibe to it, so I really like when he's coming with these smooth type of tracks. And overall, I think Goldlink has a very unique and interesting sound happening here. I prefer when he sings to when he raps, but he's definitely not a bad rapper. I just feel like this album gets a little bit all over the place at times, and personally, I would have preferred an album of him just singing and making that smooth type of shit. But his rapping doesn't ruin this by any means. He does get into some good stuff when he's getting political and sharing his ideas and experiences, so I still have this one at a 3.5 out of 5. The only song I really didn't like on here a lot was Spectrum. I thought it was just all over the place. It has this girl speaking a different language throughout it just for whatever reason. It has this house beat, and then it has a Missy Elliott hook that's just sampled from one of her songs, so there's too much happening on that one, and I just didn't really get what he was going for. but it does seem like he's still trying to iron his style out and balance things, so I think he's only going to get better, and I look forward to hearing more from him, because I didn't like this much at first, to be honest with you. I checked it out, and as I was listening through, I was kind of like on the fence, but the more I got into it and I heard all the singing that kind of comes on the later part of the album, it really grew on me, and it made me appreciate this album so much more. So that's what I thought about it. Hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Like my videos, share them, follow me on Twitter, retweet the videos, and especially subscribe to my damn channel. We're on that journey to 10K. Thank you for all the support so far, guys. It's been awesome this year. I'll see you next time.